Hi, this is John from John Hall Music, and in today's video what we're going to be looking at is that intro solo that I did. And what I had focused on and what we're going to focus on in this video is vibrato, the importance of it. I think a lot of guitarists overlook it. They think if you just put your finger on that fret and play that note that's good enough, but it's obviously not. There's a difference between someone like Steve Vai, Eddie Van Halen, Jimmy Page, Angus Young, the list goes on. There's a difference between how they're playing notes and how guys like us in the bedrooms are playing. So what are they doing? Well, I think they're listening to themselves, and they've got a better hold on the string than most of us. And they take it very serious. So someone might play something like this, like a beginning guitarist might do something like this. But someone like Eddie Van Halen might do it more like this. Okay? Without that little flubber in there. So I don't know if you heard the difference, but the idea is one is very stale, the first one. The second one has more feel behind it. And just that little change, if you start to do that through all your playing, whether it's fast or slow, you'll start to sound better and start to pay attention to what you're doing. So some exercises that you could do that are real simple would be like a basic warm-up exercise of going through your blues scale. Play each note with, try and play it so it sounds good. That's how I could say it. So let's start. And so forth. Go through the scale. You can do it through all the positions, whatever you want to do. So once you do that, then go back and maybe try different styles of vibrato on each note. What we're going to look at next is different types or styles of vibrato going through, we'll go through the E blues scale because that's what I played to at the beginning of the video. So let's start. This is a real common place to start, right in the middle of the neck. I'm on the 5th fret here, 5, 7, 5, 7. You guys probably know this. But let's go through the first time doing slow vibrato. We're just going to do a few notes of it. And I don't know if you noticed something too. When I play the note, the first part of the note, I don't start doing the vibrato right away. I don't go. Okay? What I'm doing is playing the note and then adding the vibrato. Which one's right? Neither, but you might prefer one over the other just based on taste. Okay, so that was slow vibrato. Now let's do kind of fast vibrato like Angus Young from AC/DC. His vibrato would sound probably more like this. Some guys like that, some guys don't. I find that it's cool if you're playing something with a lot of energy and you want to add a lot of punctuation to it. So you do some real fast, like, type of vibrato. Maybe more dramatic up high. Something like that. So how do you go about doing this? It's one thing to say it, and I'm doing it myself, but how do you guys go about doing this or practice this? Well, I'm referring back to more like rock guitarists, hard rock guitarists, where they're holding it like they're holding onto a bat, because then we're going to be able to explain things clearer. So what I'm doing is when I hold onto a note, I'm anchoring my finger here on the bottom of the fretboard, and it's pivoting, and you can see it's my whole forearm is moving like this. And that's how you get more control. If you're only using your finger to do this, not that it's wrong, but it tends to be less consistent. If you use bigger muscles to do it, you get more consistency and get a better hold onto the note, I feel. Takes a lot of practice, but just working this. Keep your wrist firm, and it's this. Finger on string, down. Okay? Another thing to maybe keep in mind is if you're on this portion of the neck here, so the E, A, D strings, you'll probably end up bending down. Okay? If you're on the other side of the neck, so you got the high E, B, G string, you'll probably be bending up towards the sky. If you bend down, you'll bend off the fretboard. Okay? And you don't want that to happen. It sounds pretty bad. All right, so summarizing everything today, it really comes down to imagine that you're a singer, and think about artists like Christina Aguilera, Whitney Houston, just your favorite singer, and how do they go about singing? Well, you're trying to do the same thing for a solo. You're trying to sing through the guitar. So singers have to breathe. They have vibrato. Some people have fast. Some people have slow. And really the thing to do is just to listen to yourself. Whenever you're playing a solo, trying to add as much emotion and passion, effort into every single note that you're playing. All right? So guys, remember to go to my website. It's johnhallmusic.com, John with no H. And what's there is we've got guitar backing tracks, drum backing tracks, bass backing tracks, and I've got some t-shirts for sale. More videos are being uploaded every day, tutorial type things. So it's really worth checking out. So till next time, jam on.